The fleeting nature of time. Have you ever wondered why time goes faster when you get older? Well, you are not alone. Like the years are racing by faster and faster, many people feel this way, especially as they grow older. It's a common human experience, this feeling that time accelerates as we age. We look back at old photos and wonder where the time went. Remember those endless summer days of childhood, when a single day felt like a lifetime of adventures and possibilities? Now, blink, and a week disappears. Why does this happen? Why does time seem to speed up as we grow older? Is it just us, or is there something more at play? Could it be that our perception of time changes as we accumulate more experiences? As we journey through life, our perception of time undergoes fascinating transformations. The seasons change, and so do we. Join me as we explore the science behind this phenomenon and discover how to savor every precious moment. We'll delve into the psychology of time perception and learn techniques to make the most of our days. One way to slow down time is to be more mindful. By paying attention to the present moment, we can stretch our perception of time. Practices like meditation and yoga can help us become more aware of the here and now, making our days feel longer and more fulfilling. Spending quality time with loved ones can also make time feel richer. Shared experiences create lasting memories that we can cherish. Engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment can help us feel more connected to the passage of time. So, let's take a moment to appreciate the fleeting nature of time. By understanding and embracing it, we can make the most of every precious second. After all, time may be fleeting, but the moments we create can last a lifetime. Let's embark on this journey together and learn how to truly live in the moment. Because in the end, it's not about how much time we have, but how we choose to spend it. Childhood, where days lasted forever. Remember summer vacations as a kid? They stretched on forever. Each day was an adventure filled with new discoveries. Building forts, catching fireflies, time seemed to inch forward. The world was fresh, our brains were absorbing information like sponges. Every experience was novel, making time feel expansive. Fast forward to adulthood, and life takes on a different pace. The aging brain and time perception. As we mature, our brains become more efficient. We develop routines, our surroundings become familiar. Our brains, hardwired for novelty, don't need to work as hard to process familiar information. Think about driving home from work. You do it every day. Your brain essentially goes on autopilot. This efficiency, while practical, contributes to the feeling of time speeding up. The less new information we process, the faster time seems to flow. The proportional theory, a new perspective. Time, an ever-present force in our lives, often feels like it moves at different speeds. Have you ever wondered why a year felt endless as a child but seems to fly by as an adult? This phenomenon is at the heart of the proportional theory. Let's delve into the fascinating world of time perception theories. Time perception is a complex and intriguing subject that has puzzled scientists and philosophers for centuries. The proportional theory offers a unique lens through which we can understand our experience of time. One prominent idea is the proportional theory. This theory posits that our perception of time is not constant but varies depending on our age and experiences. It suggests that the way we perceive time is proportional to the length of our life lived so far. This theory suggests that we perceive time relative to our own lifespan. For instance, a year for a 5-year-old feels much longer than a year for a 50-year-old. This is because, for the child, that year represents a significant portion of their entire life. As children, each year represents a significant portion of our lives. The days are filled with new experiences, learning, and growth, making time feel expansive and slow. Every moment is a larger fraction of their total life experience. A year to a 5-year-old is a whopping 20% of their existence. This substantial proportion makes each year feel incredibly long and full of milestones. The world is new and exciting, and time stretches out before them. For an adult, that same year is a much smaller fraction. As we grow older, each year becomes a smaller percentage of our total life. Responsibilities, routines, and the repetition of daily life can make time seem to speed up. The novelty of experiences diminishes and time appears to compress. This proportional difference might explain why time seems to accelerate as we age. The proportional theory provides a compelling explanation for this common experience. By understanding this theory, we can gain a new perspective on how we live our lives and appreciate the fleeting nature of time. Embracing the present and cherishing each moment becomes even more important as we navigate through the different stages of life. We've all been there, stuck in a boring meeting waiting for a delayed flight. Time drags on, each tick of the clock agonizingly slow. Boredom has a knack for stretching time, making every second feel like an eternity. Why? When we're bored, our minds are starved for stimulation. We become hyper-aware of time's passage, making it feel excruciatingly slow. It's like being stuck in a time warp, but not the fun, fast-forward kind. Now let's flip the script. Remember that exhilarating roller coaster ride, the first time you fell in love? During moments of excitement and joy, time seems to vanish. Our brains, flooded with dopamine and other feel-good chemicals, are fully engaged. We're so caught up in the experience that we lose track of time altogether. It's a beautiful paradox. The more we savor a moment, the faster it seems to fly by. Stress, that ever-present companion in our modern world, also plays a significant role in how we perceive time. It's a phenomenon that many of us experience but rarely understand. When deadlines loom, responsibilities pile up, and the pace of life accelerates, stress becomes an almost constant presence. When we're stressed, our bodies go into fight-or-flight mode. This ancient survival mechanism, designed to protect us from immediate danger, kicks in. Adrenaline surges through our veins, preparing us to either confront the threat or escape from it. Our senses heighten, and our bodies become hyper-alert. Our heart rates increase, our focus narrows, and our perception of time distorts. In these moments, seconds can feel like minutes and minutes can feel like hours. Yet, paradoxically, when we look back, the entire period seems to have passed in a flash. Have you ever noticed how a stressful week seems to fly by in a blur? This is because our brains, overwhelmed by stress, prioritize immediate survival over the formation of detailed memories. The days blend together, and before we know it, another week has vanished. That's because stress can make time feel compressed. The constant rush and the pressure to meet deadlines create a sense of urgency that distorts our perception of time. We become so focused on getting through the day that we lose track of the passage of time. Our brains, preoccupied with immediate concerns, have less capacity to form detailed memories. This lack of detailed memories means that when we reflect on the past, it feels like time is sped up. The days, weeks, and even months can blur together into a single indistinct memory. This lack of detailed memories can contribute to the feeling that time has sped up. It's a curious paradox. While stress can make each moment feel longer, it also makes entire periods of our lives feel shorter in retrospect. Understanding this can help us manage our time and stress better, allowing us to live more fully in the present. Command. Currently the VO is 330 words long. Mindfulness. A key to slowing down time. So, how can we regain control of our perception of time? One powerful tool is mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Engage your senses. Savor the taste of your morning coffee. Notice the colors of the sunset. By truly experiencing the present, we create more memorable moments, stretching out our perception of time. Embracing new experiences to expand time. Remember the expansive feeling of childhood summers? We can recapture some of that magic by actively seeking out new experiences. Learn a new language, take a cooking class, travel to a new destination. Novel experiences require our brains to work harder, creating more detailed memories. These rich memories expand our subjective timeline, making it feel like we've lived more fully. A fun experiment testing time perception. Want to experience the malleability of time firsthand? Try this simple experiment. Find a quiet spot and set a timer for 1 minute. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Without checking the clock, try to guess when the minute is up. You might be surprised at how your perception of that minute differs from the actual clock time. This exercise highlights how our internal clock is subjective and can be influenced by various factors. Making every moment count. While we may not be able to slow down the hands of time literally, we can learn to savor each moment more fully. By embracing mindfulness, seeking out new experiences, and appreciating the present, we can create a richer, more meaningful life. Remember, time is a precious gift. Let's make every second count.